have your resume, and
Yes.
I write down some questions with your respect to your resume. First of all, tell me about yourself.
Yes, sir. My name is Aniket Arjun Bale. I have completed my engineering in electronics and telecommunication branch from Bhagwan Institute of Technology, Parsi. I got 8.01 CGPA. Recently, moreover, my family background, I have my mother is housewife, my father is farmer. I have one brother. He is in 12th now. As well as recently, I uh, recently I have a work experience of 11 months as a system engineer training, and as well as I have joined for software testing course. In that I learned manual testing as well as automation testing.
Okay. Recently, currently, you are working or not?
No, no. Right now I am not working.
Why you left your job there?
Actually, I am looking for other opportunity. Means, the opportunity I got, which was not matching to my skill set, which I am looking for. That's why I resigned that job.
Okay, great. You resigned, not abscond, right?
Yes, yes, I resigned.
Okay, okay, appreciate it. No issue. Shall we start the technical?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Can you first of all tell me what is bug?
Bug is nothing but the mismatch. Bug is nothing but the mismatch with functionality. Means like it is a mismatch between what we are expecting from the test.
Okay, it's nothing but an error, you can say, right?
Yes. No, it is not like error. It is a mismatch with functionality.
It's error and bug. How could you differentiate error and bug?
Error is nothing but error is like a syntax error or the other, but bug is nothing but what we give on the input. Accordingly, we are not getting that expected output. It is
Correct
not
answer, brother. Correct answer.
bug.
Most of people's can't differentiate bug and error,
Yes, yes.
but you catch it. Good. What is the actual need of software testing?
We need software testing to ensure that our software should be bug free, our software should be secure, for the client. When we give it to the client, that time our software should be secure, our software should be easy to use. For that process, for that requirement, we do the testing.
Correct. Correct. What do you mean by build?
Build is nothing but piece of software uh, in which we perform the testing.
Okay. Developer, what do you give to test? It's a build or program?
Build.
Okay, great. Can you tell me the high level scenario of lift?
High level scenario
Of lift.
uh, means test
Yeah, yeah,
scenarios.
yeah, yeah. Test scenarios. Speaking about, you
Okay.
can say the test cases as well.
Test scenario for lift, like check the functionality of lift buttons,
Correct.
whatever the buttons are there.
Correct.
Like fan in lift, there are multiple buttons, operating buttons like fan, lights, as well as on which floor you want to go.
Okay.
Multiple that we have to check the functionality of buttons as
Right.
well. We have to check the functionality if we given the proper input. Accordingly, that we are getting the output or not.
Right.
This,
Again.
so as well as if
Continue.
we
Continue. I'm here only.
yes,
I'll
yes.
just select the charger.
Uh, when we are going to when we want to use the lift, that time we press the buttons. That time our lift should be open.
Right.
This is one case of scenario.
Correct. Then
Uh, these three only.
I will tell you one more important scenario. You need to check the sensors.
Sensors.
While closing the door, someone came. So,
Yes, right.
right, it's
Yeah,
important,
yeah.
important than others also. Uh, okay, great. So, a detailed answer I will email you. No worry. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Uh, what are the test design techniques?
Uh, it's design techniques. Sorry, sir, I
There are
cannot
five techniques.
recall.
I will try to push you. There are five techniques, error guessing techniques.
Not able to recall.
Okay, no issue. I will correct you. Send you the email. No worries.
Okay.
But you need to answer of this question. This is the most popular questions in the manual testing. So UAT. Do you know the UAT? User acceptance testing.
Yes, UAT,
Yes. Could
user
you please elaborate?
Yes, in UAT testing, user acceptance testing is done. Means after the testing is performed by QA team, or we can say QC. After that, there is a one testing is that user acceptance testing. In that we check as per the customer. Means like we are considering ourselves as a customer, and in that scenario we check our whole software, like whether it is working properly or
Or
not.
not? Right.
Yes.
Okay, great. Uh, Next question I have write to you. What is smoke testing and sanity testing?
Smoke testing is nothing but we are checking the basic functionality in our software, or we can say product. Or sanity testing is like we are testing somewhat deep as compared to smoke testing. In
Okay.
smoke testing, for example, in smoke testing, suppose we have a web page to test. In that, we just check whether our web page is getting open or not properly. Like in our web page, if we are getting the proper UIs, GUI, we are getting the proper GUI, graphical user interface. That
Mm-hmm.
all we check in smoke testing. And in sanity testing, we check the other functionality like login functionality, other functionality we can check in sanity testing.
Rather than the that functionality, what should you check in the
Sanity testing.
yeah, sanity testing?
In sanity testing, suppose we have to check the login functionality. In that,
Mm-hmm.
we provide the data. As per the test cases, we provide the data and check whether it is working properly or not.
Okay. Okay. Let's move on the next question. Uh, what will you do first when the developer give you build test? Means which testing you are going to first? Retesting or regression testing?
Uh, Firstly, we need to do smoke testing when we got the build.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we do the regression testing.
And what when we will do the retesting?
Retesting, suppose we found any bug, eh,
Okay.
that bug we report to the developer, and
Mm-hmm.
if the developer fix that bug and send that new bug, means fixed bug, developer send the fixed bug out to testing team. That time we test the do the retesting, means
That error, that bug has been cleared or
yes,
cleared or not.
to
That is the
check
retesting.
that bug is clear or not.
Right. Correct. Do you know what is globalization and localization?
Yes, globalization means suppose we have web page. That web page is globally means in global language. Like there is one language that is global, like English.
Yes.
So this web page is available in globally or not. And localization means also we can say in some language, other language. Like suppose if customer wants that web page in local language, like we can say Hindi or Marathi. That time we can
Right.
say that web page is available in that their customer, as per the customer requirement, that it is available or not.
Okay. Great. Ad hoc testing. You know the ad hoc testing
Uh,
or monkey testing or exploratory testing. You can tell me the exploratory testing. What is the exploratory testing?
uh, Exploratory testing is nothing but we are just exploring the our software. Like we are just randomly exploring
Checking. Right.
checking the software.
Right. You can explore the things.
Yes, yes, right.
Okay. Great. Security testing. Do you know heard
Uh,
about the some security testing?
Yes, security testing is nothing but checking how much secure our software, or we can how much secure our software is. Like checking the if like we have to make sure that our software should be secure from vulnerability like hackers or other data.
How we can check this with the
Uh,
hackers? So
uh, Your I'm not able
Okay,
to
okay.
recall.
You can check the access control, authorization,
Yes,
authentication,
right,
right?
right.
Correct.
Yes, access
So
control
yeah,
authorization
yes,
and
yes,
authentication. Right.
yes. So what is the difference between a desktop-based application and web-based application?
Web-based application is everybody can use web-based application, and desktop-based application is used to particular user. Suppose there is a customer who wants that particular customer want only desktop. Only that customer will use that desktop. But if other means web-based application is easy to use. Not sorry, web-based application is available to everyone,
Right.
and desktop application is available to as per the customer, means those customer who want desktop, that person only use desktop only.
Okay. Rather than that,
Mm,
in the desktop application, you can say there is a one single place, right? The memory and all the hardware is in a single place.
yes,
And in the web application, so this is the web application also via the internet who everyone can access, right?
yes,
So you can mention this. I'm giving one scenario to you.
okay,
uh, uh, Suppose you are going to downloading some file from web
okay,
browser, okay, and your internet got disconnected, and after some moment it's get again connected, and you are in live in the network. So what will be the severity and what will be the priority?
uh,
You understand the question first?
no,
No,
can
actually issue, you are downloading some file from internet and it's downloaded completed 50%.
okay,
Okay, and that time your internet got disconnected. Okay, after 30 seconds or 40 seconds it came in the network again, means your internet connectivity is going to fine now. And that situation or that things, how could you differentiate the severity and priority?
priority should be high for this, and severity is also high. It should
can
be.
you can you explain me how?
Sorry sir, I cannot
No,
recall.
no, your answer is correct, but I
Okay.
want to explore more things from you. Answer is absolutely correct. Severity also high and priority also high, but how you suggest that it would be high? Why it would be not told with the low?
uh, Severity should be high because suppose we are downloading the important data, and suddenly the our connection should lose, so it should be our loss also, because if this case happens in customer environment, that time there is a uh, drawback for our teams, or we
Right.
can say company, and as well as that's why severity should be high, and as well as priority should be high.
Yeah. In the real time, if anyone asks this question, you should answer this time. Okay. Right. Your answer is good, but I'm not accepted in a single line. So interviewer asks you some more about that, so they need to elaborate it. Okay. So what is a client server application?
Client server application means uh, client is requesting the data from the server, and server send the data to the web page. It's client's web page.
Okay. So it would be running into two or more machines, means servers and clients, right? The
Ah,
application.
yes, yes,
So there is a one in client end and there will be at one server end. So the
yes,
connection between this client and server should be parent and like child.
yes.
So you can mention, you can uh, tell the into the like that. So do you have the knowledge of SQL?
SQL,
Yeah,
yes,
MySQL.
yes.
Okay, okay, great. I'm not going to ask you the SQL questions because I'm not taken that from your CV. So I'm having one more question for you. Functional testing and non-functional testing. The difference between. Can you tell me that?
Functional testing means we are checking the functionality of our software or we can say product, and non-functional testing in that we are checking the non-functional related thing, like we are checking the performance of software, we are checking the security, we are doing the security testing, all that things.
Okay. And black box testing, white box testing.
Yes, black box testing is nothing but it is done by the tester person. In black box testing, we are giving the input accordingly. We are expecting the output.
Okay.
That is nothing but black box testing. And white box testing is done by the developer person. In that, it is a like black box. White box testing is a way of testing the system by examining its internal structure. Means the developer know the its internal structure of software. So
Okay.
this is done by the developer. White box testing.
Okay.
And black box testing, there is no tester doesn't know about the code, how
Mhm.
they have written. That's tester just give the input and accordingly it is tester is expected the output. Whatever the input is given, accordingly they are expected the output.
Okay. Correct. Okay. Okay. I'm done with my interview. Do you have any question for me?
Yes, I have means in which area I need to improve myself. Like
Actually, I'm just took one interview, but you have the good confidence, and you also have the good communication skill as well. But basics things you need to improve. Like I just ask you some questions, test design techniques. It's the most important questions, and every interviewers will ask you these questions. Even I just ask you that names, but interviewer can ask you the five. There are five techniques. So anyone techniques interview can ask, so you need to explore some more things uh, about SQL. You told me that you have the SQL knowledge, so
yes,
there are around 15 to 20 queries. If you search, the most of interviews are asked. So next incoming days I will make a video on that. So most of that 15 to 12 queries interviewer will ask, so that queries I have prepared. So and in the next incoming days, so you will be see the video on our channel. Okay. And automation testing, how could you elaborate yourself out of 10? Suppose I ask you to give the your marking to out of 10, so how could you
for automation testing, I will give 9 out
out
of 10.
out of 10?
Yes.
That's the great. So
because because in automation everything is done by automatically, means whatever the things we done in manual, means
hmm,
we have to write test case as well as we have to execute the test case in the same manner. We are doing in automation, we are just writing that script and we are performing that all the test cases into that script,
right, right.
converting the test cases into our test script. So that
Hmm.
our whatever the our work means manual test case is somewhat time consuming, but
Right, correct.
automation test cases, if we write the test script one time, then we can execute
Run it,
one time.
right, right, got it. The name tells automation.
Yes.
Any other question for me?
uh, no.
Everything is good for you, your communication also excellent, and your knowledge also good, so you just need some push to get a industry, your first job. Okay,
Actually,
just
sir, I have one question, means uh, mul- um, every time interviewer will get asked like why you resign your last job or previous job. That time, what should be the proper answer? Means,
uh, you can,
right.
yeah, you told me the correct answer. You have the different combination, and you are like the highest growing in IT, so I'm looking for the job in IT. So accordingly I have learned that things, I have learned a lot of things like manual testing, automation testing, Java with Selenium, all that things I have learned. So I'm
Yes.
looking for the job in IT industry, so I left the job. So there were no any you can say what we can say, not to get much more learn, so that's why I left that my current job and searching for the new job.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Everything
Is
is.
this means recorded audio or not? Means video
Yeah,
is
this is
getting.
recorded and after some days it will be uploaded on YouTube.
Can I speak in Marathi?
येस येस दादा, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. तुझं नॉलेज व्यवस्थित आहे, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही आहे. जॉब पण मिळून झाली. हा कसं आहे, आता आयटीचं मी तुला लास्ट व्हिडिओ बघितला असेल आपले, तर प्रोजेक्ट येतात मार्च एप्रिलमध्ये. सो हायरिंग मे बी आता ह्या जानेवारी स्टार्टला किंवा जानेवारीच्या मिडला किंवा फेब्रुवारीच्या स्टार्टपासून चांगले ओपनिंग होईल. सो प्रिपेअर तर आहेसच तू, बट अजून तुझ्याकडे वेळ आहे. सो अजून त्या गोष्टी इलॅबरेट कर. डेफिनेटली जॉब मिळेल आणि जॉब मिळाले तर इन्फॉर्म करायला विसरू नको.
येस येस डेफिनेटली.
ठीक आहे. बाकी काही सजेशन चॅनलसाठी आपल्या?
सजेशन नाही, व्यवस्थित चालू आहे आपलं चॅनल.
काय वाटतं, म्हणजे असं म्हणजे फायद्याचं आहे का चॅनल आपलं?
हो, फायद्याचं भरपूर आहे.
ओके, हे करू. कारण की भरपूर मित्र मला मिळतात नाही का आमच्या टेस्टिंगसाठी. हे नाही, पण मी जस्ट असं एक चालू केलं आणि त्याच्यावर चांगला रिस्पॉन्स आला तर मी ते कंटिन्यू केलं. माझा 9 तासाचा जॉब सांभाळून, माझं बाळ आहे ते सांभाळून, सगळ्या गोष्टी मला व्हिडिओ मॅनेज करून सगळ्या गोष्टी कराव्या लागतात. बट ठीक आहे, ज्या गोष्टी मी ज्या फेस केल्यात किंवा स्ट्रगल केल्यात त्या गोष्टी माझ्यामुळे जर 1% जरी कोणाला फायदा होत असेल ना, तर मी खुश आहे त्या गोष्टीमध्ये. कारण की सध्याची सिच्युएशन बेकार चालू आहे सध्या, रिसेशन आणि ह्यान त्यान गोष्ट. कारण मेकॅनिकलचे, इलेक्ट्रिकल्स, बाकी सगळे तुमच्यासारखे पोरं टेस्टिंग करताय किंवा डेव्हलपिंग करताय, ते आय टीमध्ये जायचा ट्राय करताय. बट आता ह्या पुण्यामधले तर असं नावं सांगायची गरज नाही तुम्हाला, की भरपूर कन्सल्टन्सीनी असं हे करून ठेवलंय. पहिलं माहित नव्हतं, पण आता डायरेक्ट इंडस्ट्रीला माहित झालं की ह्या इथून माणूस आलाय म्हणजे हा फेक एक्सपिरियन्स वाला किंवा काय काय आहे गोष्टी. सो त्या गोष्टी तशा आहेत. पहिलं एवढं व्हेरिफिकेशन तुमचं टफ होत नव्हतं, बट आता व्हेरिफिकेशन तुमचं टफ होत आहे. ठीक आहे, काही प्रॉब्लेम आला तर इंस्टाग्रामवरती पिंग करून विचारू शकतो, काही प्रॉब्लेम नाही. चॅनल.
येस.
ओके, बाय बाय.